Bonjour everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Louisa, you are watching Loulou C'est la vie, and for today's video I am going to show you how I do my hand curling technique on my fine wavy to curly hair. I realized that when I show you guys how I do my hair, most of the time I fast forward through the techniques, especially hand curling, because it takes a minute and I don't want the video to last too long and I don't want you to get bored. So I tend to fast forward on the hand curling part. Now, I've had a bunch of messages from you guys asking me, hey, I'm transitioning, I just discovered I have curly or wavy hair, I want my hair to have definition, can you show me how you hand curl? So here we are. I'm going to do a video about how I hand curl my hair, where on my head I choose to hand curl my hair, and what product I prefer to use when hand curling my hair. So grab yourself a snack, grab yourself a cup of tea, or maybe do your hair with me as I'm doing it myself, and let's get this party started. All right, my loves, if you hear background noise or music or a kid laughing, it's just Ella. She's having fun and I'm not gonna stop her from doing so. So bear with me, okay? All right, so this is day one. I just shampooed and conditioner my hair. I've just shampooed and conditioned my hair. I've also applied my leave-in conditioner under the shower. This is a technique that I took from the clumping method. I recently discovered the clumping method as of, I think, February-ish or maybe March. So I'm new to the clumping method, but one thing that I really enjoy about it is how when you put your products on soaked hair, it does a really good job at distributing the product all over your hair, and it doesn't, the product won't weight your hair down because a majority of it is gone with the water. When you have fine wavy to curly hair, any leave-in conditioner will very quickly weight your hair down. So my first advice to you would be to apply your leave-in conditioner on soaked hair under the shower after you're done rinsing your conditioner. Okay, so today's leave-in conditioner is the Not Today from Kinky Curly. I will put a picture here because I'm too lazy to go get it in the bathroom. All right, so now we are going to start the styling. My hair is very wet. It's not soaked anymore, but it is pretty wet. The dog you're hearing is Luna. If you guys follow me, you know what I'm talking about. A small dog with a big voice. Okay, so my hair is wet and has conditioner all over it. All right, so the first thing you want to do is divide your hair in two. I like to separate the top part from the bottom part. Why? Because the top part is what I call the money maker. Is the part that everybody's going to see. It's the part that you are going to see when you look at yourself in the mirror. And it's the part where we want to have the most definition. So I am making sure it doesn't have to be equal parts. The more hair you keep on top, the more work you're going to have to do, okay? For me, this is where it's at. Okay, another way you can go about this is study your curl pattern and see where your curls are the most defined, and this is the part that you will not really work on because you're just gonna let your hair do what they want to do. So take a look at your curl pattern and see where you think your curls needs the most help. Keep in mind the bottom is going to be covered by the top. All right, so now that we have separated our hair in two, I am going to apply my gel because I only have my leave-in conditioner in my hair right now. The gel that I like to use the most is the Ouidad Advanced Climate Control. This gel and the flaxseed hair gel are so far my favorite gel to use for this styling technique. This is what the bottle looks like if you're not familiar with it. And as far as the flaxseed hair gel, I'm about to film a new video on how I make my flaxseed hair gel. And then you can also find other videos on my channel, just look for them. Okay, so I'm gonna do I'm gonna put about that much, I want to say half of a tablespoon on the bottom part, and I'm gonna do my best to distribute it as much as possible. The bottom part, we are not stressing it too much. We are rake and shake it, we are scrunching it. We're gonna let our natural curl pattern do its thing. Okay, so I like to rake and shake and scrunch. This is my favorite thing to do. Okay, same thing in the back. I'm gonna rake, shake, and crunch. This shouldn't take you more than 2 minutes. Last part, rake, shake, and crunch. Okay? Personally, I know that this part here shows on my face. It frames my face. And I know that this is another part that tends to be a little bit more on the wavy side. So I would take the front part here and then help curve it. Help twist it, sorry. Okay, so to do that, I take one strand of hair and I twist it around one finger. This time I'm twisting it towards my face. My hand is going towards my face. And then I'm shaking it a little bit and then let it fall. The next strand of hair, I'm gonna twist it away from my face, away from my face. Again, twisting it around my finger, away from my face. I change fingers. The more you do it, the more comfortable your brain is gonna be, you know, if that makes sense. The more you do something, the easier it gets. So you can try to do it with the other hand. Again, I'm taking the two strands that are closer to my face. And some people, so you're gonna hear different things. Some people are like, you need to see how your natural patterns wants to curl and curl in that direction. I don't have time for that. Other people are gonna say you need to curl in one direction, one strand in one direction and the next strand in the other direction. I agree with that. It keeps the curls separated from each other. If you hand curl every strand on the same direction, you're gonna end up with big clumps of curls. Those are also fine too. It all depends on what you like. Personally, I like to do one strand in one direction and the other strand in the other direction. So here you see me, I'm going this way. And here, the first one here, I was going that way, okay? All right, and the rest, I'm leaving the rest alone. You can already tell the difference between hand curled and rake and shake, okay? All right, now we're gonna start doing the top of my head. And again, the top of my head, we're gonna divide and conquer. Now you have two options. You can apply gel on the entire section at once, or you can divide in smaller sections and apply gel to every single small section you're gonna do. You may end up using more gel doing that, but I'm just gonna apply gel to the entire section. Again, about half of a tablespoon. In my hand, it's approximative. I have short hair, so it depends on your hair length and your hair density. Okay, and I'm probably gonna add a little bit more as I go. I am going to take my Demnon brush that I like to use to help distribute the product on the other side. Okay, now we are going to divide and conquer, which is my #1 rule when it comes to styling your curly hair or anything to do with curly hair. Divide and conquer. All right, so you see I took a first section and this section is gonna fall on this side, all right? I'm gonna try to lift my roots as much as possible to keep some volume in my hair, because the problem with this hand curling method is that you lose a lot of volume. Your hair is very nicely curled, very defined. There's very little frizz, but you lose a lot of your volume. So the trick is to try to hand curl your hair away from your roots. So try to hand curl up, okay? First, to get each strand of hair, I'm gonna put my hand, each fingers through the section like this, and we're gonna rake and shake. Okay, that's the first, and I'm raking, shaking like a circular movement, okay? And then you go through each section, and then you're going to hand curl. Hand curling up in one direction. I am twisting my finger around from the roots all the way to the length, shaking and letting go. With my other hand, I'm gonna take this section to see what I'm dealing with, okay? Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so now I have another section. I'm gonna twist in the opposite direction, which, is that the opposite direction? Well, something like that. You wanna try to do it in the opposite, and you see how I'm up from the roots, I'm twisting up, and then shaking and letting it go. Taking another section, and I'm gonna shake in the opposite direction. Up in the hair, right? All the way down, shaking, letting go. This, I'm getting close to my face now. Opposite direction, up in the air, like so. And you use both of your hands to help you with this. Shaking and let go. And then last one, this one is in front of my face, so you want to make sure that it's a pretty curl. If you want, you can take your diamond brush or any fine comb, even a fine comb would work. You want to detangle this, make sure that it's nice and detangled. And I'm curling in the wrong direction probably, but it's not important. And if you feel, do not pull on your hair, this should not be painful. If you feel a resistance, you let loose and you grab it again, okay? Voila. Now that you're done doing your entire string of hair, you're gonna scrunch it up. Scrunch it up. No products needed. You're helping the curl to form, okay? I'm gonna do my next section. You have to see where you want your hair to lay. Okay, next section, instead of keep going like this, I'm gonna go this way, and I'm gonna keep the middle for last. All right, so here's the section number 2. I'm gonna take a brush or a fine comb, and I'm gonna brush through. I'm gonna take my fingers and go through it. We're gonna rake and shake in a circular motion, right? And then we're gonna take each string and hand curl it up in the up in the air. See how I'm hand curling my hair up like this. This is important because you want the root to be away from your head, so you kind of keep a little bit of a volume. Now I'm hand curling the next one in the opposite direction. If you're not doing the opposite direction, it's no big deal, okay? I'm taking the next one. It's a pretty big clump. It's okay. I can always separate them afterwards once they're dry. All right, and then my last clump is already looking pretty. This is gonna frame my face. It already looks pretty well formed. If I see frizz and I want to take out the frizz, I'm coming in with my diamond brush, or I'm coming in with my fine comb, all right? And then I am going to hand curl. All right, now I am scrunching all of this. All right, moving on to the next section. Now the next section, I'm gonna do it in the back, because what I don't want is all my hair to fall on the side and nothing in the back. So now I'm gonna go pretty much in the back here. I'm gonna do a straight line, right? Take this right here, and this is going to be my next section. I'm gonna brush it through with my diamond brush, or with my fine comb. It's the same thing in my book for what I'm doing right now. And I am putting my finger through. I am raking, shaking, okay? And I'm taking with my other hand, I am holding it up and I'm keeping one strand and I'm gonna twist. Twist in a vertical manner and then shake and then down. Next one, try to keep it in the opposite direction, but if you do everything in the same direction, it's no biggie. And try to stay in a vertical manner. Shake and down. Next one, same thing. Okay, shake and down, and then lastly, okay, now those are a little bit thicker than the ones that I did on the side, but it's okay because once my hair is dry, I can always separate them. Now we are left with the crown area, right? This area right here. So this is where you decide where you want your hair to fall. Do you want it sideways to the left? Do you want it sideways to the right? Or do you want it cut in the middle? I like my hair to be part on the right. So I'm gonna go under and then I am going to separate my hair one, maybe two more times. So I have two different separation. I'm gonna go with the layer that's gonna be under. I am putting my comb through, putting my finger through, shaking it, shaking it, shaking it, and now I have a bunch of strand of hair, and I'm gonna, with my other hand, hold them and start hand curling with the other hand. Upward in one direction, shake it down. Next strand, other direction, if you can. It's not a must, but it helps a little bit keeping them separated. And then shake it down. I think you get the gist of it from that point on. I think I'm gonna fast forward because this might take a minute, but I think you understand what I'm talking about. All right, my loves, I am all said and done styling my hair. This is what we are dealing with right now. So this part of my hair is hand curled, and then the bottom part of my hair is raked and shake. I'll show you the back real quick. Okay, now it's time for me to go ahead and diffuse my hair. I will link a video right here to show you how I diffuse my hair using this technique. Just to recap real quick, just so you know, I will be diffusing my hair with my head upside down, and I will try to gain a little bit more volume when drying them like that. With no further ado, I'm gonna go to my bathroom, diffuse my hair, and I will see you guys in 1 second. See you in a sec. All right, my loves, I am back from diffusing my hair. This, let me put it a little bit higher. Okay, this is what we are working with right now. All right, so as you can see, we have nice definition on the top layers. We got nice wrinklets here. We got clumps over there, actually. Nice wrinklets here in the front, framing my face. Same thing on the other side. We have nice clumps, nice wrinklets throughout the layers of my hair. If I'm going deep in, it's another, every single string of hair is nicely defined from a S curve to a wrinklet, depending on what my hair can handle. If I go even deeper, so that's the top part, the separation is here. So all this we hand curl, and this we rake and shake. This is a part that, you know, it's not really exposed like that if I let my hair down. This is the ones that I hand curled myself real quick, and everything else here, some of them have definition, some of them don't. It doesn't matter because boom, this is covering it. Okay, up. Oh, let me show you the back. The back should have nice bouncy wrinklets here too, so something like this. Not sure if I'm showing it well. And then they should be a little bit bigger because I took a bigger section of hair and I can always separate them. All right, so as you can see, my hair looks pretty flat on my head. It's like, you know, it's lacking what I gain in definition, I lack in volume. So what I'm gonna do to help with that is go through the clumps and start separating them. In separating them, I am pulling them apart from each other. So hold on. You know what? I'm gonna do it on that side. So yeah, this part here, I'm gonna start separating everybody. This one, so see this one, how it's nicely clumped together. It's not going anywhere. I am going to separate it nicely up. This one, same thing. I'm gonna separate it. And one more time. Once I'm done separating all of my curls, I am shaking from the roots. To shake, I'm opening my finger and I'm putting my hand by my scalp, and this is where I shake from. I shake from the roots. This is where I want the volume to come from. Okay, so you see I already have a lot more volume on this side. Okay, now we're gonna do the other side. So the other side has less hair because I'm parting on this side. So I have more density here than I have here. Therefore, the clumps are a little bit softer and my hair is super fine. So when I break them, when I break the clumps into smaller sections, some hair may or may not hold the curl. So that's something to take in consideration. The stronger your gel, the more your hair is going to be likely to hold that curl. So here I am done separating. I don't want to separate more than that because I'm scared that my hair is not going to hold the curl any longer. And then I am, same thing, putting my hair, my hand in on my scalp and shake it from the roots. Shake it from the roots again. Now same thing in the back, and I'm going to try to do it like this. See how the clump is bigger on the back? So I'm going to separate that. Voila, and then shake it. Shake it. Et voila, this is the end result. Of course, you can put your head upside down and shake it as much as possible. That will give you more volume. So this is it. This is the end result. This is what we are working with. We have a nice definition. We have a lightweight, fluffy hair. My hair is not weighted down by the product. My curls have somewhat of a hold, but not too much. Still able to do what they want. And yeah, I like it. What else can I add? You can always add a mousse or a product that will give you volume. Volumizing mousse, volumizing foam are always great for fine wavy to curly hair, and sometimes they do have a hold to them. But I would stay away from putting more than 2 to 3 products in your hair. If you have fine hair like me, this will weight your hair down. So let's say you put the leave-in conditioner under the shower in soaked wet hair, you will either put a mousse or a gel, maybe both if they're lightweight, and that's it. After that, you will feel your hair being weighted down. And then outside of the leave-in conditioner, I would not add a cream, I would not add an oil, I would not add anything that would weight your hair down. Okay, now let's talk a bit about the frizz. The frizz is nothing too crazy, and you can always add a little spray on your hair, a little mist that will tame it down if it's a problem for you. But don't forget that the more product you'll put on your roots, the more weighted down your hair will be, the less volume you will have. Now it's for you to make a decision. Do you want to have a defined hair that will probably lose some volume but have very smooth and no frizz, that perfect glossy look of a curl? Or do you want something a little bit more voluminous, in which case frizz will probably be part of the territory, maybe less definition, but more hair, more full. I'm not saying one is better than the other, I'm just saying what is it that you want to achieve, and then act accordingly. Alright my love, I am all said and done with this video. I think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Let me know in the comments below if you have any additional questions. There's a whole community of us right now. If I don't have the answer, maybe somebody else have it for you. If you have your own way of doing your curl technique that is different from what I show you guys today, please feel free to share it with us in the comment section. And that's that, you know. I will be coming up real soon with a different video about flaxseed hair gel. I'm gonna make flaxseed hair gel for you guys. We're gonna do a little experiment with flaxseed hair gel, and then we're gonna do another video where I use the flaxseed hair gel. So stay tuned for that. If you did enjoy this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and to share if you think it can help a friend. Please stay healthy and then have a beautiful life. Au revoir et à bientôt.
Hey, c'est la vie.